Hey everyone, it's the Asset Stacker. Today is Saturday, April the 12th, and yesterday I was able to make it out to another coin show. I went to the GA Numismatic Coin Show. It's in Dalton, Georgia. It's still going on. It started yesterday, which was April the 11th, and it's going to go today and tomorrow all the way through the 13th. So if you guys get a chance to make it out there, that would be great. Pretty good show. That show seems to be growing to me. I'll put in a little clip right here right quick. I just did a little bit of a spin around while I was at the show just to see how many tables and how big this event's becoming. So take a look at this and see what you think. All right, so as you know, going to these shows, I'm actually on a mission this year to try to complete these tubes of 1/10 ounce. And as you see, the American Gold Eagle, I have completed it. I only needed 7 more for this year. So I will have this tube of 20 is actually already done for the American Eagles. And I'm working now. I'm also trying to find the Maple Leaf and the Britannia. So at the coin show, I was able to, I went to a coin show a little bit earlier this year and a little bit earlier this month. So I spent quite a bit of money there buying a lot of 1/10 ounce. So I was able to find another one. Now, yesterday when I was at the show, obviously, as you know, this weekend, the price of gold is at its all-time high. So while I was at the show yesterday, gold was $3,240 per ounce and some change. So when I was going, I thought, man, I really did not want to spend, a whole lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of money, but a 1/10 ounce, the melt value alone of a 1/10 ounce was going to be $325. So my goal was to try to find this as close to melt as possible. When I left the house, I was going to actually try to shoot for $325 because gold wasn't quite that high. But by the time I got there, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go up a little bit because I knew before I went in, there was no way. So nobody was going to sell gold at melt. So anyway, I did end up picking this up, and I was able to pick it up for $330. So just roughly $5 over spot. So if you were to buy 10 of these, then that means your premium for a full ounce would have only been $50 over spot or over melt. So, or spot, however you want to word that. So that's not bad. I mean, I really got this at a great price considering what the spot price was at the time of purchase. So that being said, I only need one more to fill the tube of maples, and I am having a harder time with the Britannias. And so I think I'm going to change up my strategy just a bit. I have these pulled out just for display, and I'll explain why I'm doing that here. But real quick, I want to know what you guys think. I'm actually thinking about maybe not doing the Britannias anymore and increasing the number of American Eagles. Obviously, American Eagles are extremely easy to find because I live in the United States. The maples are fairly easy to find. So if I decide to sell these, or if my children or whatever, my wife or kids when I'm gone, if they have to sell, then I want it to be something that's easy for them to get rid of if they need to. And I'm just concerned that if I have too many Britannias, that they're either going to have to sell it for under spot at that time whenever they need to sell, or have a hard time selling it at all because it's a Britannia and it's not as popular in the United States. So that being said, I love the Britannia. I'm thinking about continuing to stack them. These are the ones from last year, these 10 and then these 2. I'm thinking about continuing it, maybe, or I'm thinking about maybe only keeping 10 and selling off the others that I have. So I really don't know what to do with that, but I'm thinking about increasing the number of American Eagles. Instead of doing 1 tube of those, I'm thinking about doing 2 or 3 of these, and maybe go ahead and stay with the tube of maple leaves, which I have here. So anyway, that being said, I do have these on a display, and I wanted to show you, there's a gentleman, I'm going to show you a clip real quick of a new vendor, and this was his first show. So let me show you this, and then we'll make this video pretty quick.
My wife, I'm a veteran.
Yeah.
So it's called the Crafter's Vow. Our motto is we create so we don't destroy ourselves. And as a veteran with PTSD, adjustment disorder, she got to noticing when I was looking through pennies, it kind of quieted everything out.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your service.
Yes, sir. I was glad to carry the torch.
So this is your business card?
Yes, sir.
Try to get it where this is your first show, you said, right?
Yes, sir. And we're trying.
Yeah. Hey, it's good to see you around.
Say again?
I said it's good to see you around.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Probably catch you at more shows.
Can I show you one other little thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if somebody can't afford really to buy the whole set at one time, well, you can buy them 1 coin at a time.
Yeah.
And put them in. Well, if you're like me, I like a little color with mine.
Oh yeah.
So these are all specifically designed
Wow.
for each set.
Nice.
My grandson gave me a hard time because I put the year of the snake with the mice.
Right.
Yeah, so you gotta have fun with it.
There you go. There you go. That's nice.
All right.
Hey, it's nice to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Stacking Benjamins.
All right. So as you see, I was actually talking to Benny. I did not see his wife. She may have been there, but at the time I didn't see her. But in talking with Benny, after I filmed that little intro clip, so this is his contact information. So if you guys like what you see, I really didn't comprehend when I first walked up to his table that his table really wasn't about coins. He wasn't selling coins. He was selling the display rack. So he had a lot of stuff, as you saw, that was kind of like, it was displayed very well. And after I realized that what he was doing is he was selling these 3D prints of these custom made displays. And this is and it's got this is one for the 1/10 ounce. So you'll see this little, and these things were, I mean, they're reasonably priced. I don't know if his prices will change if you contact him or whatever, but as far as that show, these were 50 cents a piece. I bought $5 worth, enough to hold an ounce of gold, just to kind of display for video purposes, because it does make it a little bit easier to have something that you can display in a way where you guys can see it. So I did buy 10 of these for the 1/10 ounce, and I'm going to get with him for some more and have him make some more for larger sizes. But he also had some for 1 ounce bars, and as you see in the video, just different things. He does custom work, so and he was reasonably priced. It was, you know, well worth. I mean, these, like I said, they fit snug. As you see, it doesn't fall out, so you don't have to worry about it if you're trying to do a video, or if you just want to leave it on display and falling out. So very impressed with the quality for it being 3D printed. It was just a neat little product. So check him out. Like, again, here's his information. I believe he said he is going to be starting a YouTube channel as well, and I told him to make sure that he hits me up when he does, so hopefully he will. But yeah, this is his website, and he's getting everything up and going. So if you're in the need for some displays, or if you've got an idea, he could probably print it out. Y'all could probably work together on that. But anyway, this is the gold purchase that I was able to pick up. So like I said, this was the second show that I've been to this month. So yeah, I'm probably done for the month on shows. I do have another show that I'm going to be going to next month, and of course we'll have next month's expense money for that. That being said, I did pick up some more things. I'm going to do a separate video on this, but I did pick up 8 ounces of silver, and this is for, I'm not showing this. I'm going to do a separate video on that that'll come out here in the next day or two. World Money Wins, you're going to want to look at this, because I do believe that I have some things that you're going to want, and I'll be able to trade some silver with you, and maybe, hopefully, be able to pick up those last two fast forward bars that you have that I want. So be on the lookout for that. That video is going to come out, because I will tell you these are all Halloween bars, and I'll show you what they are in the next video. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you guys haven't gone to a coin show and you live close to Dalton, Georgia, the Dalton, Georgia show is actually a really good show. As far as in my area, I would say it's probably the largest coin show, numismatic, whatever, in my area. The only one that I've been to so far that's larger than this one is, of course, the Fun Show in Florida that I went to in January. So if you guys are anywhere in the Georgia area, the Georgia market, and able to get up to Dalton, or if you're in the Tennessee area, Alabama, whatever, and you're interested in it, it is a great show. And like I said, yesterday I was picking this up, and the guy that I purchased this from, he actually had 2 more. I just didn't have the money to buy any more, but I could have picked up all of them he had for $3.30 a piece. Like I said, at the price of spot, that was a good price. And still, spot closed right at the all-time high, so still a good price today if you're able to get out there. So I appreciate you watching, and remember, you build your wealth one asset at a time, so keep stacking.